PW Trenchless rehabilitates an almost 100-year-old sewer. Victorian-era Victoria, BC quickly outgrew its existing cemetery by the early 1870s. The city purchased 12 acres from Robert Burnaby, and the Ross Bay Cemetery buried its first inhabitant, Mary Pierce, in December 1872. Within 50 years, it was already close to capacity, so a new Royal Oak Burial Park was built. Originally, the Ross Bay Cemetery had a few creeks running through it, so storm sewers were built and the creeks were to be filled in, allowing for more area for graves. The creeks, of course, do not run in straight lines, so the actual sewer is a hand-built dual layer of bricks that has many curves and elevation changes. Billy Barker, of Barkerville fame, was buried there in 1894, as was Hanging Judge Begbie. Buried in 1889, Andrew Elliott and John Gray were the first premiers of BC to be buried at Ross Bay. Other premiers include John Robson, Andrew Elliott, Alexander Davy, James Dunsmuir, and Edward Pryor. The first BC-born premier was Sir Richard McBride, who died in 1917. The cemetery is now used as a walking area for many residents and holds a place near and dear to their hearts. Much care would be needed to protect this precious bit of history. The project starts at the storm drain manhole DO195 on Fairfield Road and runs 220 meters to storm drain manhole DO193 on Dallas Road, which runs adjacent to Ross Bay itself. Repairs to this brick storm drain have been done over the years, but it was time for a more permanent solution. PW Trenchless Construction Limited was contacted to repair the sewer line in May 2016, and in June of that year, PW Trenchless sent a team of technicians to assess the condition of the sewer line. To measure and order the pipe needed, a pipe mandrel, mimicking the outer dimensions of the proposed new pipe, 1400 mm wide by 900 mm high, was manually pulled through the complete length of the existing brick pipe. Measurements were carefully taken to take into account the 12 horizontal curves and 4 vertical drops. The next step was to build an access point for the new pipe sections to be lowered into the existing hose pipe. Initially, a location on Dallas Road was selected for the entrance pit, but a more suitable location for the large excavation was dug on the existing roadway within the cemetery where the service road intersects the pipe location. All members of the crew have been trained in confined space rescue and work procedures.
You know what? Hang on a sec. We're off the floor there.
Yeah, up a little bit for you. Okay. Okay, ready?
The crew needed to create specialized equipment for moving the pipe sections inside the hose pipe. Each pipe is inserted into the hose pipe from the access point and then moved into place at either end of the existing hose pipe. The pipes are set into place on grade, and the void between the hose pipe and the new glass reinforced plastic pipe is filled with concrete. Each pipe is inserted into the hose pipe from one location, then moved into place at either end of the existing hose pipe, making this very similar to angioplasty through a vein or artery in the leg. The project went very well, and the many concerned citizens were very interested in how the project was completed with a very minimal impact upon their hallowed and much loved park.